Hey guys, Sky Apocalypse here. Now I know everybody loves Burnout Paradise. Personally, it's probably my favorite game. I'd probably play this game more than any of the other games I got. So before I start this video, I'd like to add that in no way is this video going to express hate towards the game. This is strictly for entertainment. And try not to get me on copyright because I do have the music on this game turned off. So good luck with that, trying to get me on copyright. And I am recording this with my phone, so you do know. The quality is not going to be the best. So keep those hate comments out since this video can potentially get a large number of views. Anyway, let's get started. I am bringing you guys 5 major concepts on Burnout Paradise that make absolutely no sense. Let's get started. So down at number 5, we have speed dimensions. This is definitely one that does not make any sense. So actually, to start this off, I'm going to kind of do a small demonstration here. No matter how fast you try and go, or no matter how slow you try and go, I'm going to turn up the volume here so you guys can hear this. You try and go as slow as you possibly can. The tires still skid. I mean, like, come on. You burn rubber no matter how fast or slow you go. That's part of the speed dimensions that I'm going to talk about here down at number 5. Also, another speed dimension I'm going to mention is you're trying to go really fast. I mean, come on. You have no speedometer. You have absolutely no idea how fast the other cars are going around you. There's no speed limit. Actually, I take that back. There is a speed limit. But still, the speed in this game makes no sense at all. But there are a couple things that I'd like to point out here pretty soon that the maker of Burnout Paradise, they did really good for some of this. For some of the concerning speed dimensions, they did fairly well. So I'm going to be right back and kind of add on to number 5. Okay guys, so we're here and I want you to take a look at these speed limit signs. Speed limit 30, speed limit 50, speed limit 30. This is one thing that I give this game props for that. That's probably the most realistic thing that they can do in this game about speed dimensions. I mean speed traps. Quite literally speed traps. They set them everywhere, they're pretty good at it. And something else I would like to notice about speed is the civilian cars. You will find the granny that drives slow as ever. And you'll find the speed demon, and if you do notice on some of these roads where there is not a speed limit, you'll see some cars speeding here. You'll notice that when you're on the highway, they do go faster. So that is the upside of the speed dimensions on this game, but there is so many downsides on this. It's just unrealistic. And the fact of how fast your car goes compared to their car, that's just it right there. That is number 5. That's your speed dimensions. Okay guys, so number 4, we have damage statistics. Now this is a pretty big one. I hate to put it down at number 4, but it's just kind of where it places in the video with everything else that I'm going to be talking about. And I do want to mention this is my first type of video like this, so I might be rambling a little bit. But anyway, number 4, damage statistics. I mean, the fact that you can hit a light pole, that is just insane. I mean, You do that in real life, your car is going to be gone. But I do understand the point of these games. I do understand how it is a racing game. It's meant for all ages, so they do want to give you some capabilities and some expansion out there to be able to do what you want. This is a very open world racing game. It was made in 2008 though, so I'm going to kind of lay back on this a little bit. But damage statistics is definitely a big one. The amount of damage that is caused if you crash, and I'm going to think about it, the speed limit around here is like 40. So really, I'm probably going like 150. That right there would have wrecked my car, me hitting into that other car. I'm going to kind of wreck intentionally here. And the chances of getting a drive away are also insane on this game. I just want to throw that out there. The chance of getting any drive away at all is insane on this game. The engine, the tires, come on. Get real. I mean, there is so much to be done. But you want to try and make a game as realistic as possible, and it turns out like Forza Motorsports. They tried to make that game extremely realistic, and I tell you what, they did terrible at it. So, damage statistics, another big one. Just terrible. And the amount of damage done, if you go full speed into a wall, your car's gonna be gone. I mean, you're not even gonna be able to tell it's a car. But anyway, down at number 3, we are going to have drivers and tires. This does seem kind of weird to put this over damage statistics, but it's a kind of big one. I mean, drivers, just to start off, if you ever noticed, there is no driver in your car. But I'm not just talking about you being the driver, I'm talking about civilian drivers as well. So to get into that, if you ever want to try this, just go in the game and try and just drive around being a... driving around following traffic laws. And you will notice that the drivers in this game, I mean the civilian cars, are terrible. They do not... It just does not comprehend with the game. It does not comprehend with the game at all. If you're going full speed towards a car, if you're going full speed on oncoming traffic and the driver turns into you, I'm like, come on, turn that into a real life situation. If somebody's coming at you full speed, I bet you anything, if there's a bus next to you, you're probably going to want to turn into that bus more than you're going to want to turn into the guy coming towards you. So the drivers in here are kind of... It is very unbalanced. You got those drivers, I mean, you try and drive obeying traffic laws and they're being the crazy drivers. The only reason why I put this above damage statistics is because... I mean, drivers are more than damage statistics in this game, because when you're trying to go play the game, and you're trying to enjoy yourself, and you're trying to just drive, and then these stupid civilian cars that are in the game get in your way, it is such a pain. It's one thing that would make me want to rage quit on this game. Anyway, down at number 2, we have Showtime and Money. So, for this one, this is a big one. You ever wonder when you're going around and you're all just trying to enjoy yourself and you're driving and you know that moment when you just start drifting, you know? I mean, this goes with Money and Showtime I'm going to kind of talk about later, but I mean, think about the cost of this tire. I mean, you're burning so much rubber, what happens? I mean, the tires don't pop in this game. But why not use auto repair? I mean, come on. Showtime, you're making money. The point of Showtime is to make money. trying to make money. You're trying to get a record amount of money, right? But why try and just like get a record amount of money and not do something with it? That's one thing about this game that they did terrible at, is showtime. They just added it in there for fun and they gave it absolutely no use. That's definitely something they did with showtime. And I think about it like, you should be able to hit an auto repair, right? You hit an auto repair. You're wearing your tires to death. You're pushing your engine so hard by driving the way that you do in this game. They should use the money that you make off of showtime as a big part of the game. Use the money to fix your car. Use the money to improve your tires. Use the money to improve your engine and shocks, especially shocks. That is definitely just one thing that I think if they made that an improvement of this game, there would be a lot more lovers for this game. They would love this game much more. So that is your big number 2. And at number 1, we have capabilities. This is a big one, and I know I'm cutting this video short already. I'm coming up on 12 minutes. So I'm going to try and not ramble enough. I'm just going to big time talk about capabilities in this game. What you're able to do in this game is too broad. If I could put it any way, it's too broad. And this kind of blends in with number 2 about what if the game added improvements, if you could improve your shocks, if you could improve your car. I mean, that right there, I'm going to jump back to number 2 for about 10 seconds. Why not be able to use money to fix my car right there? And the capabilities of this game are terribly broad. They give you too much free roam. They give you too much capabilities. I mean, how often are you going to be able to pull off a barrel roll in real life? Now, really, I know a bunch of you are probably going to hate how I'm trying to compare this game to real life. But think of it this way, you want to make the game unrealistic, but you want to make it good. You're going to want to throw in real life situations in there, like put feeling into this game. Because you're having little kids play this game, why not give them a little bit of taste of what it would be like in real life if you're actually pulling this off in real life. Also, capabilities that I would love to mention is jumping off a cliff in this game. I mean, there's so many spots. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's say this. Now, we're taking a look at my car here for a reason. It's perfectly fine. There's no scratches, right? So now, I'm going to do a small demonstration here. Now, this is kind of going with me talking about jumping off a cliff. Now, we're going to look at my car one more time. No scratches. Absolutely no scratches on this car. This is kind of why I'm putting capabilities at number 1. What is that? 40 feet? Probably a 40-foot drop right there. This is exactly why I'm putting capabilities at number 1 on this list. But anyway, guys, that is your top 5 major game concepts about Burnout Paradise that make absolutely no sense. So, this was my first video. I don't know if I did good or not. I mean, I probably rambled a bit too much for sure. And I really don't want to do this video again, so I probably could have, I don't know, explained things better, but I don't know. Anyway, that was top 5 right there for you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And please don't forget to leave a comment and big thumbs up if you like this video. And really, please do leave a comment because I want to know how I did on this video. I would love that feedback. And don't forget to subscribe for more comment. Subscribe for more comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And stay tuned on my channel with the activity that's going on. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Skypocalypse out. Peace.